This is not meant to be a memoir, yet I must share some things about myself. A few friends of merit have noted that I am in fact reaching the evening of life, and despite the incidental rudeness, I consider prudent their advice to compose a trove of missives directing the well-inclined on how to account for this, my humble vault of the history of Terminus, and a few things beyond. I have always begrudged the names draped over this office, for I consider myself not of repute, renown, or even regard. I was never meant to wear armor, and I was never meant to hold a title. Yet I have stood accused as a thief, blasphemer, usurper, and general malfeasant in several courts and one tribunal. Though in most cases I was fortunately acquitted, and in one, rescued. More than once, I've been approached by unprincipled men with offers to elevate my status by simply recording events more or less favorably. To wit, Festus of Highbrace is a fraud, at least in this day. In years past, I esteemed him a companion in the archival devotion, and a friend outside of it. Sadly, like too many, he has heard the clink of gold preferable to the rustle of pages, and spins his myths for a deplorable profit. I only say this to bid the reader warning if he or she should seek to combine our respective collections, and also to shame him. To this end, I hardly allow myself to take any patronage, for I am a normal man and fear even genuine kindness could unduly lighten the weight of truth, dulling my discernment. My life has oft been under threat, more so by nobility and less often by pilferers, yet I cannot permit misdeed affect my labor any more than generosity. Setback is a ritual that attends true discovery, it seems. I've had 2 shops burned to the stones in the ground, 4 chests stolen, though one was entirely filled with dung-rubbed rocks, and another rigged with an ingenious trap of inflammatory sapwood and pitch, at considerable price with a considerable result. I have been hexed, cursed, haunted, hunted, whipped, expelled, excommunicated, imprisoned, and briefly enslaved. Yet Terminus has always granted I linger in her company, and it is my fervent belief that some sovereign presence desires the guarding of all these precious things. Indeed, I believe myself preserved for this purpose. So what is my name, or rather, who am I? A fond departed friend once called me a loomer of legends, which is bright, but quite unrepeatable. The loomer rings like false gold, which is the worst kind. And although there are many hails from the arrays of tribes, clans, kingdoms, and so forth to which I gladly reply, none so fit the role as much the man. And that is why I meekly take the office of keeper, though just as quickly pray it endures beyond my keeping. For when I am finally deposited amongst the dead, this world will still require remembering. Thus I write it all down and supplicate that one may send another companion to unquiet my study, one who is truly lit with the same zeal, inclined to sacrifice in favor of this most necessary stewardship. Yet, such persons are rarer than any precious stone, rune, or spell.